Tom, we should be good tonight from the start. Check sound. Check sound.
From up north, we would like to welcome the visiting Burlington Tigers.
Now we're going to have the starting lineup seduced by
Lakewood Cougars.
Travis Borst.
Fans, just a reminder tonight, please stay off the track. Concessions and bathrooms are located below us.
I am.
At the west end of the stadium, the seniors are raising. Number 59,
all right, we're back.
Wilson.
Starting
60, Tyler Walker. Offensive lineman number 68, Reese Thompson. And at wide receiver, the senior number 88, Bennett Howe. That's Burlington's offensive lineman. Coached by head coach Andrew Olsen, his assistants, Joe Avila, Troy Anderson, Mike Dwyer, Hunter Anderson, Lopez, Toby Knudsen, Joel Lawson, your Burlington Tigers.
Now for the Cougars starting lineup, we'll still listen to Travis Borst on the PA.
We're starting offensive lineup for your Lakewood Cougars. In numerical order, he is a sophomore quarterback, number 12, Evan Stacy. The wide receiver, he's a junior, number 14, Jack Doran. Another wide receiver, sophomore, senior, number 19, Ben Nuss. Wide receiver, senior, number 22, Logan McCullen. At fullback tonight, the senior, number 2, John Michael Agor. At guard, the junior, 54, Leo Sandoval. At tackle, he's a sophomore, 59, Jimmy Conklin. A senior guard, number 68, Zachary Benton. At center tonight, the senior, number 74, Brad Ralston. Offensive tackle, the junior, 78, Ethan Ralston. And the wide receiver tonight, the sophomore, number 82, Bakary Sango. The Cougars come here under the direction of head coach Mr. Dan Teeter, his assistants, Mitch Robbins, Jay Kahn, Steve Morton, Russ Nuss, Travis Wise, Jay Carlson, Preston Cruz, Jared Jones, William, you better get low, Nelson, and Jeremy Cross. Director of Football Operations, Don Taylor, your starting lineup for your Lakewood Cougars. Now would everybody please rise and join the Lakewood High School Band under the direction of Miss Katie Trout playing the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cougar football. It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen the Cougars. We saw them go down in a heavy defeat to the Stanwood Spartans a couple of weeks ago, but since then they rebounded and they beat a team from the Franklin Pierce area, the other Lakewood, Franklin Pierce School District, Washington High School. Evan Stacy threw a couple of touchdown passes last week, and the Cougars held on to win by 12 points. I'm Dale Leach tonight, joined by Laura Leach on the front side, social media director Melanie Irish. Got a couple of new people on the camera we're really pleased to have. My man George Biley. And we're going to be bringing you football from Dick Cardinal Stadium. Coin toss is going on, and we'll see who wins the toss. Cougars are led by sophomore quarterback Evan Stacy. They're going to have running back Torin Jack is one wide receiver, Ben Nuss is the other, Logan McClellan is the third, and Bakri Sanko plays wide receiver. John Michael Lagore is your running back, and the Cougar offensive line is going to be tested tonight by this Burlington Tiger team. If you read the papers and pay attention to those people that are supposed to know these things, 7 of the 8 writers and radio personalities that cover high school football in the North Sound area have predicted Burlington-Edison to win. So the Cougars have a challenge in front of them. This is their Northwest Conference opener. And we'll see what Dan Teeter's going to dial up tonight for his Cougars to come away with the victory. It's kind of a dark, overcast night. The lights are on. It'll be a little while before they take effect. The flag is hanging limp in the west end zone, and the Cougars are going to kick away to the Tigers. That's either number 8 or number 6 deep for the Tigers. It looks like 8. We'll have a little bit of trouble reading numbers up. Travis Borst says that's 6. Hazma Abdallah. And actually, it's 6 and 8. Francisco Sanchez Mendoza, number 8. So I was right. Number 8 is back. Number 6 is back. They're ready to return the kick from junior Evan Kirkpatrick. Dylan Kirkpatrick, sorry. Dylan. 12 minutes on the clock. Referee's whistle goes. Let's play football. Kick short to an up man who signals for a fair catch, and that's Trapper Jacob with the catch, and it's a fair catch, so it's down spotted where he gets it at the 28-yard line. So Tigers will take over 1st and 10. The two up deep backs, Abdallah and Sanchez Mendoza, are in the game as running backs. And that's Kay Knudsen, a junior, 5'10", 180-pound junior at quarterback. Also into the game now is number 11, Granberg, as a wide receiver, a big target, 6'3" senior. The other wide receiver out here on the near side is Abdallah. That ball is given on the fly sweep to Abdallah. Heckendorf comes up to force. His tackle is slipped. J.J. Heckendorf is eluded, and he gets around the end and up the field for about 6 yards. Dylan Nuss on the tackle.
6 yards,
So shotgun snap. Pistol formation. Looking to the sidelines for the play. Can't hear me?
Heckendorf's on the sideline. He's not in the game. Yeah, you said Heckendorf.
Number 11, we just missed that tackle.
Tigers are in the middle for the first down tackle on 2016. Jack O'Hara.
Not in the game. I thought you said he made the tackle.
He missed the tackle on the first play. I see that. That giving in is around the side. This time, well, they gave the runner enough for a first down, so that was 1st and 10. Missed that spot. Tried it again, this time with the tailback going around the edge. And only a short gain of 2, bringing up 2nd and 8.
16, Jack O'Hara.
That's Francisco Sanchez Mendoza running into Jack Lagore on the tackle, or John Michael Lagore. Sorry, Jack graduated and hopefully is watching this game on the live stream. Little rollout now, turn up field. That's the fullback. He takes a big hit from Nuss and steps out of bounds inside Cougar territory. It has the running back switching around. That's Aguiar with the carry, straight up the middle. About 7 down to the 32. As that's a straight ahead run by the 5'9", 100-pound running back. Conklin with the tackle for the Cougars. Kenny Conklin, the junior defensive lineman. Give it a fly sweep. They're going to call that a pass because he tossed the ball, and short gain, looks like a fumble, and
number 6, the ball carrier, looks like it popped out. Cougs recovered.
We'll wait for the official signal, and there it is. So Abdullah around the stand, short pass completion.
Indeed, the Cougs recovered.
Is tackled for a short gain. Cougars with the tackle force the ball out, jumping on it and recovering it. They'll take over at their own yard line. Oh, Burlington 5 in the first quarter. Cougars, first opportunity. And a whistle blows before the play. And that's going to be illegal procedure against the Cougars. So that'll be 1st and 15 For the Cougars, not a good way to start your opening drive. A little bit anxious on the get off there. Cougars again are led by quarterback Evan Stacy, the sophomore, making his third straight start. John Michael Lagore will be one of the running backs. His targets are Nuss, Torin Jack, Logan McClellan, and Bakare Sanko. Sanko's down here at the bottom of the screen. That looks like Nuss in motion, and he gets the carry. Sudfield gets the penalty yardage back. Good for 6 yards. That's going to bring it up 2nd and 9. From the Cougar 34-yard line. Clock running. Now at 9:30 here in the first quarter, just underway. Cougars first possession. Flag on the play. Stacy gives to Sanko around the end. He turns it up, and he's very close to first down yardage. Nothing. Each team has had one possession. Coach Teeter's out talking to the official. We're going to take 45 seconds, and we'll be back on your Cougar live stream. So Coach has had his official team in the huddle. I have been informed by our front side monitor that it was not J.J. Heckendorf that missed the tackle. Rather, another player, perhaps 16, Jack O'Hara. So I don't want to mistakenly identify anybody. So if that was not J.J. Heckendorf, I apologize. Again, we've got the motion. This time we have the trap action coming back the other way, and churning up the middle of the field is a Cougar running back out to the 40-yard line.
That's John Michael Lagore.
That's John Michael Lagore on the trap action, the counter play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. The center of that Burlington-Edison line is anchored by a 5'10", 250-pound senior, Reese Thompson, and they have Tyler Walker in there, Emerson Wilson, a 6'5", 220-pound defensive end. Ball on the ground, and that's going to be a loss of yards. So on to punt now for the Cougars. It's a high. Good for about 37 yards with bounce. Down the deep back for the Tigers that time was Giovanni Aguiar, and Burlington will take over.
And just a reminder, get a shirt, get a snack. Located at the Westin down there.
7:34 to go in the first quarter. Burlington ball, second possession. give is straight up the middle. The Cougars defensive is there. Looks like they're going to give him a gain of about 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go. That time you had the interior of the Cougar defensive line. To pass, he's got someone in the flat, or excuse me, on the out route. That's Blaine Gransberg with the catch. And a first down. Back the tackle. That'll move the chains. First pass play tonight we've seen for the Tigers. It's going to go straight up the middle with good cutbacks. But 5, late flag on the play. That's so that carry was by Xavier Aguiar, who's been the fullback. All right, 1st and 19.
Brings up 1st and 19 for the Tigers.
Again, the give over the left side. This time, about the same result. Looks like about a 4-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 15. We've seen a on the tackle. Going the fade route down the sideline. McClellan is there defending it, and the receiver is out of bounds. So we're going to call that incomplete. That's, that's number 11, number 88. And no, that's a 6'8" senior wide receiver. Going straight down the middle. 25-yard line. 40-yard gain for the Tigers, and that ball was completed to Hazmat Abadale. Good for a first down. They're going to mark him down at the 27, so call that a 38-yard gain for the Tigers. Nice ball by Cade Knutson as he stared him down the whole way. Now we're going over the left side. This is Francisco Sanchez Mendoza. It's a good hard tackle by the safety. Bakri Sanko with the good tackle. Good for down to the 12, and that's good drive here by the Tigers. Started at their own 26. Looking for a hole, can't find one. Tackled for no gain. Oh, they're going to maybe call it a gain of 1. And the referees have stopped play. It looks like we may have another penalty.
No flag on the field.
Thrown by one of the line judges, and the referee is now picking it up, so no flag.
Second down and 11.
So they're going to call that a loss of one. So second down and 11 for the Tigers from the 13-yard line. High fade thrown in the end zone again. This time McClellan is there too soon, and the back judge is going to call pass interference. McClellan made contact with the big 6'6" receiver Bennett Howe early, and it's going to be pass interference. That should be half the distance to the goal, an automatic first. So the ball will be spotted on the 6.5-yard line. First down here with 4:16 left to go in the first quarter. No score. Second possession of the game for the Tigers. Their first one ended with a fumble after 5 plays.
First and goal, 6-yard line.
And now they're down to the 6-yard line. This drive started at their own 26. So that's not an automatic first down. They're going to call it second and 6. From the 6-yard line. So from the 7-yard line. Straight up the middle. We're going to mark him short of the goal line inside the 1, but that's going to be enough for a first down.
The ball carrier hit right at the goal line. But that is good for a first down. It's first and goal number 1.
And they're in for a touchdown. Touchdown Burlington. So at the 3:28 mark, the Tigers are into the end zone, and they take the 6-0 lead. A very efficient drive, 9 plays in 4 minutes, starting on their own 26 and going 74 yards for a touchdown. Kick is up and it's good. So we're going to take a 60-second break and we'll be back with the kickoff. 3 minutes lead, 7-0. Sonko, who brings it out. Penalty flag on the play. He's out to the 40-yard line. But I'm afraid this is going to come back for a block in the back.
Communication holding on the play with the Cougars. The penalty gets the 10 for the Cougars on the 20-yard line.
It was around the end. Looked like there might have been some room outside, but chased down hard from behind for a short gain. Second and 9 for the Cougars. Gain of 1 on that play. Cougars trying to get wide. Here we go again on the jet sweep. Nope, we got the reverse to Logan McClellan. Burlington-Edison not fooled and tackled for no gain. The quarterback stayed home. It was 82, not 22. Sonko, not McClellan. Here comes McClellan in the game now. Sonko couldn't get outside. Bring up 3rd and 9. Stacy in shotgun now, 5 wide receivers. A lot of time, great protection. Check down. Beautiful tackle. I'm wondering if that Tiger player led with his head. It was a beautiful tackle, but I'm not sure if his head was up. If he led with the crown of his helmet, that could be a personal foul. Quite sure. Here we go. We got the signal from the referee. That's going to be a penalty against the Tigers. Great protection on that play by the Cougar offensive line, but it was equally great coverage by the Burlington-Edison secondary. Pitch this time to Sanchez Mendoza, coming wide, steps out of a tackle, gets up. Start of the second quarter. Tiger ball on their 40, on the Cougar 43-yard line.
Just zoomed in. Just show him like this. Picture.
All right, here we go. Motion man, give it away to the side, running it inside. And that's Sanchez Mendoza one more time. Jack O'Hara on the tackle.
Third and 3 for the Tigers.
That third and a short 3, and the Cougars stop the running back. That was bigger running back. Wasting no time. 4th and 4. Tigers back at the line of scrimmage. They're going to go for it. Big play on defense for the Cougars to try to get off the field. And now there's a flag. And they're going to call the Cougars for jumping off sides. So 4th and 4. 5-yard line. So the hard count got the Cougars to jump into the neutral zone. And that's going to give the Tigers a new set of downs. Back to pass, looking long down the sidelines. Got a man, but knocked away at the last minute. That's great coverage out there.
Great play in the corner by the Cougs.
That's J.J. Heckendorf. Couldn't quite get the number of the wide receiver. There it is. It's number 88. So that's the 6'6", 190-pound senior Bennett Howe going up against J.J. Heckendorf, the 5'9", 135-pound sophomore. Heckendorf gets his head around, knocks the ball away. Fine play by Heckendorf. On the half roll, looking to dump it off to his running back, Trujillo, and that was just over 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Referee is now timeout Burlington. So 10:01 left to go in the first quarter, the second quarter. Timeout Burlington-Edison. Second timeout. We'll be back with you on the live stream in 45. We're back, 3rd and 10, 10:05, I guess. They're at the clock to 10:05 left in the half. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Looking long again, straight down the middle, man wide open.
Touchdown.
And that's a touchdown.
Jaden hits number 6.
It's by number 6, Hazma Adale. And that's good for a touchdown. So the interception now turned into a touchdown for the Tigers. That was a 58-yard drive in 9 plays. And it took just a little bit over 3 minutes for that touchdown drive. It's up and it is good. And that's 4.
Gonzalez. That'll bring the score to 14-0.
9:58 left to go in the half. That was just a case of pure speed as Abdallah was able to split the defense of O'Hare and Nuss, and a well-thrown ball by quarterback Cade Knudsen for the touchdown.
There's 60 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. Last game they were sold out.
Jaden Gonzalez is the kicker, and he is 2 for 2 on extra points so far tonight, and he will be the one that will kick off to the Cougars. Three men back for the Cougars, and that's number 8 who's kicking off. Sanchez Mendoza looks like he wanted to go with an offside kick. Maybe that was number 9, Jacob Gonzalez. Counts for the Cougars on the 44-yard line. So Cougars will take over 1st and 10. Best field position of the night. 9:50. Wildcat formation, straight ahead run, good for 4.
Quarterback Keith.
State. And that's good for 3. Stacy back to pass, down he turns and rolls out, finds a man short in the flat, turning upfield, good for a first down and more. That's Ben Nuss. Good for 6. Second catch of the night for Nuss. The chains, we have a flag on the play, so let's hold on here and see what the call is. That's holding on the defensive line. Result of the play is a first down. Nuss was able to get 17 yards on the play as opposed to the 10-yard holding penalty. Coach Dan Teeter moves the chains inside the Tigers down to the again. Stacy reels out, pressure coming, a little bit of a block, finds a man short, going to be a flag on the play. That's good for 16 yards, but there's going to be a flag for either a back block or a block in the back. So that flag was thrown. For the Cougars. as Stacy did a nice job of rolling out Nuss. Going to give his third catch of the night on that statistically, and he gets the yardage gain before the penalty. Little flanker screen coming to Logan. McClellan has it. He's upfield. He gets 35. It's going to bring up second and about 7. We'll give McClellan the catch. First catch of the night. Stacy having some success throwing into the short zones, and the Cougars finding some success with the yards out. 8:25 now to go. Cougars trailing by 14, but on the move. Stacy with the quarterback keeper right up the middle. Looks like he's gained about 4 to the 31-yard line. Third and 4 for the Cougs. Lagore. Stacy a 2-yard gain. Going to call this fourth and a long. And now Dan Teeter one time out. 7 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the half. Trail 14-0. Timeout Cougs. And we're going to take 45-second break. Thanks for joining us on the Cougar live stream. Fourth and 4 when the Tigers had 4th and 4. They were able to use the cadence and draw the Cougars off sides. And this time, looks like Stacy was using the cadence and he drew his own team off sides. So left side of the line moved. It's going to bring up 4th and 9 back at the 36-yard line. So tough break here. Coach Teeter leaves the offense on the field. So after the timeout, Cougs jump off sides. Thus in motion. Stacy rolls that way, looks to try to throw it back to the right side, doesn't have anybody, throws it low. That ball was intended for So Burlington ball here, 7:04 left to go in the half. On their own 36-yard line. Give around the left side. And good for 10 yards.
Brady, the ball carrier.
Mendoza gains about 10 yards. Jack O'Hara on the tackle.
That's good for a Tiger first down.
Tigers have been picking up yardage in chunks tonight. And again, another 10-yard gain. Again, up the middle to their bigger running back, Xavier Aguiar. Gets about 5. Kenny Conklin in on the stop. Clock running now under 6 minutes here in the half. Very short gain, and now a flag is thrown. Maybe a 2-yard gain. Flag yard. Looks like that one of the Burlington players headhunted a Cougar in the backfield, in the defensive backfield. And that was the direction the flag was thrown. But I only saw that out of the corner of my eye. Dead ball, personal foul on the Tigers. That's what I saw after the play. One of the Tigers hit one of the defensive backs very late after the play was over. So 15-yard mark off. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20 for the Tigers. Actually, that should be 3rd and 20. That's a dead ball foul. So the play should count. They should mark it off from the dead ball spot, which was about a 5-yard gain. So that should be, and they do have it up. They have it at 3rd and about 15. So marked from the dead ball spot. And there's nope. Now they move the chains again. And I was right the first time. It's 3rd and 20. As that was a dead ball foul. So costly penalty for the Tigers there. Ball thrown down the right sideline, and it's caught and out of bounds. That's the big target, Bennett Howe, just throwing the lob down the sideline, and that's complete for a
first down for the Tigers.
Again, another chunk play for the Tigers, good for about 40 yards. Now it's just simply a matter of size and speed, out-muscling the Cougar quarterback out there on the boundary side of the field. Good for 7 up the middle. That's been 2nd. Clock now running under 5 minutes. Jack O'Hara with the tackle. Picking good for a first down and more is Aguiar. It's good for about 10 yards. Ball spotted inside the Cougar 20 down to the 16-yard line. the middle and good for 7. Sanchez finds his way for 7. And that's a first down run in down. Hendrickson as having a lot of players running. Oh, they're going to mark that 3rd and bad snap from center. Quarterback falls on it. It's going to be back to the 13-yard line.
That's a loss. We have 4th down.
So about 5, 2:48 to play, half clock running. The Cougars kicked off, so they're the ball to start the second half. So the Tigers are going to want to try to score here and get that 3-touchdown lead.
Fans, here we go, 4th down.
Timeout now called by the Tigers. So it's 4th and about 6, it looks like. So I'm not sure the start penalty Cougars this time like it did on the last drive. But nevertheless, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back. 2:19 left to go in the half. Cougs trailing 14-0. Tigers driving one more time. Tigers now are not going to go for it down, rather they're going to try a 30-yard field goal. That kick is up, and it is good. So Tigers jump out to a 17-0 lead with 10 points. The second Will going to take 8 left to go in the half. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Up minutes was 11 plays long, resulting in a field goal and a 7-0 lead. So you can see that number 8 is the man closest to the kicker for Burlington, and they tried that trick kickoff last time. Instead of having their kicker kick the ball, they had one of their up players, the aforementioned Sanchez Mendoza, kicked the ball, and he ended up kicking it out of bounds. Not sure what the conversation is between the officials and Coach Dan Teeter is at this point. And that kick is kicked to one of the upbacks. Gets it about the 16-yard line. Now is running right. That's Ben Nuss. Makes the man miss, dances, and he returns that about 20 yards out to the 36-yard line. Good return by Nuss all the way from the left-hand side of the field all the way to the right-hand side of the field trying to get the sideline. Was able to cut back. First and 10, 21-yard return for Nuss. Minute 56 to go. Let's see if the Cougars can get something on the scoreboard. Stacy's hit his last pass was incomplete. He had hit 4 up to that point. He fumbles the snap, spins out. Here, looking to scramble for 2 yards. Evan Stacy running block. Stage 2 penalty flag. And that's targeting, personal foul, targeting. And that's going to add 15 yards to the end of the run.
Personal foul, Burlington. First down, 46-yard line.
So tack on that 15 yards. Stacy back to pass, finds his receiver short. Knocked away by Aguiar. Pass was intended for John Michael Lagore. So Stacy's now missed on his last 2 pass attempts to Lagore. Bringing up a second down, 1:38 to go. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Stacy on the roll left, pump fakes, throws it long and throws it short. Coming back to the ball is his receiver, and they're going to call that a catch. Great read on the ball to come back, slip the defender, and secure the catch. That's number 80 on the catch, Kai Elwell. So for a first down, clock running again. Stacy back. Now he steps, scramble, looks back to the left. Oh, and right through the hands. Oh. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cougars at the Tiger 28-yard line. Stacy back to pass. Throws him, and they're going to call that an interception. Stacy throws it high. McClellan could not bring it down. McDermott on the pick, and second interception of the night. And the Cougar drive stalls. 1:09 left to go. Tigers will take over on the 18-yard line. So a good-looking drive going there for the Cougars. Nuss had a nice kickoff return out to the 37-yard line, and the Cougars were driving, having moved inside the Tiger 30, and then the interception. So Tigers will take over. First and 10, leading 17-0. 1:09 to go in the half. Give up the middle, weaving run, good for 5 or 6 yards. That's been done.
Second down, Tigers.
Man in motion, that's the little flip pass, and he's around the end. Oh, he breaks the tackle, first down, but tackled inbounds. So 22 seconds left to go, the clock will stop, the chains. With the tackle. Clock will start, he didn't get out of bounds. Back to pass, looking long and high again. Logan McClellan's there. This time McClellan steps in front and he picks it off. Tonight for the Tigers. 6 seconds left to go in the half. McClellan with the pick. This time they tried that jump ball again. They had some success with it. Not this time. Last play of the half. Stacy now. Stacy back in shotgun formation. It's a motion. Right. They did put up 24 points last week against Washington High School. We got a 15-minute halftime. We're going to come back in 10 minutes and recap. Other than that, we're going to listen to the sights and sounds of high school.
right, fans, here we go. Halftime entertainment, your fall 2022 cheer team.
Dancer. Hard to be heard over that.
What are you gonna ask?
How's the start of the new school?
That's what I figured.
All right, we are back. We have the very great honor of having Scott Peacock, superintendent of the Lakewood School District, with us. He always joins us during a halftime of a football game and a basketball game. So thanks for being with us, Scott, to talk about.
You're back.
So school year's underway. We've had about 10 days. How's the start of the school gone?
Well, it feels great. It's great to have. It's awesome to have the kids back. You know, it's great to see all of their faces this year, Dale, not having to have the masks on and being able to see the kids smiling, hear their laughter. There's just a really positive energy throughout the schools right now that we're all back together. It's a new school year, and we don't have a whole lot of restrictions in school during the day at this point. The social distancing, all of that is in the rearview mirror. And so it's just exciting to be back at this point, getting a fresh start. One thing about the school year that we've really focused on this year that's been awesome has been making sure we're really focusing on building community, what it means to build relationships in the community, what are the expectations we should have for one another, what does it mean to belong, but then if we're going to belong, what do we need to do to make sure that we're honoring all the other kids and staff in our community. So it's just been very healthy and inspiring conversations with kids and staff so far.
So it's been a weird couple of years by any stretch of the imagination. I guess we could call it weird, odd, unusual. And so when we talk
traumatic,
about,
I would say, Dale. I would say traumatic.
When we talk about belonging and engaging our community, there are some things that we're going to be able to do this year that we haven't been able to do the last couple of years. PTA movie nights and some of the activities. Even we've got lots of people here in the stadium.
Oh yeah.
So what are some of the things like that you're looking forward to the most, and not just with gathering our community, but building community?
Well, you know, I think coming up here in the next few weeks before the end of September, homecoming. I mean, we're going to have, at the high school, we're going to have all of our full homecoming week. All those activities where we, the kids, and our community enjoy are going to be back in full swing this year. We haven't had a lot of that stuff the last couple of years. We're going to have our homecoming parade on the 30th, on Friday the 30th. We're working out the details on that, but it's going to be awesome. And that's high school. But you know, at the middle school, we're able to have assemblies. The middle school had a great assembly last week about kindness. We're going to be at the elementary schools. We're able to have, as you mentioned, movie nights and you know, gingerbread nights in the holidays and pumpkin carvings and all that other kind of stuff. Just stuff that really makes schools the center of our community.
And if people want to find out about those activities, where do they go to find those things out?
Well, they can go to their school websites because we're really working on building those up this year, but definitely at our school district website and in our frequent communications. Each week, our elementary principals send communications home. We have communications from our secondary principals, and in those newsletters that usually come electronically is a lot of information about the upcoming events. We also send home. We also have our Going Places newsletter at the district level each month for families that contains upcoming events. So lots of places to go for that.
And there was an event at the high school last night that was new. We got a parent night. Wasn't it last night?
That was a chat with the principal last night. Yes.
It was a new event. We hadn't done that before.
Right. Jeanette Grisham, our principal, has put a plug in for that. She's invited parents to come in to share things that are going well, things that they really want the school to focus on, an opportunity to provide feedback and input on the new student handbook. So those are going to be opportunities every month for parents to come in at the high school. And starting in October, we'll also have the chats with the superintendent on Zoom. I'll continue to have those. We'll pre-announce topics, and then it's always open for discussion on those evenings as well. So lots of ways to give input in the schools. And English Crossing now has reformulated its PTA. So we've got, a reconstituted PTA at English Crossing, and the LES has got a PTA, as does Cougar Creek. So lots of activities sponsored by parents.
And lots of ways to get involved. We have booster clubs for sports, booster clubs for music. We have a general advisory council for CTE. And if people want to get involved, do they contact the district office? Do they contact the individual school? If someone wants to be involved, what's their best conduit to get involved?
I think to reach out to the school, to those program supervisors where your kids are involved, or the school administrators. They're going to be able to match you up with the program or the teacher that you want to get involved with. I think if you want to volunteer in classrooms, again, our schools are opening up to volunteers again this year. And so if there's those interests that you have, I would reach out to the school and request, either talk to somebody at the main office or request a staff member or program supervisor that you feel you should talk to. We're going to get you involved.
Another cool thing that's happening this year is we have free lunch at the elementary schools.
Right. Yep. We have, again, through federal funding, we've been approved for our elementary schools for the next 4 years for all the kids to get free breakfast and lunch. And so we're really excited about that. Unfortunately, our secondary schools don't qualify because we don't quite have a high enough level of free and reduced lunch, which is a good thing. But what that means is because we haven't reached the threshold required by the federal government, our secondary schools do not qualify for that program. So we are having to charge at this point little breakfasts and lunches for those kids. Now, that being said, there is news out there that the governor and OSBI are proposing to the legislature that all kids in Washington state get free breakfast and lunch. So we'll have to wait and see if the state comes through on that and makes it free for all kids again in Lakewood and everywhere else.
But I think it's really key to dispel the rumor that the Lakewood School District is not funding lunches for kids. This is federal government money, additional money to the district.
It's federal funding that comes. It's federal funding that comes to the district to support free breakfasts and lunches. Yes, and it's also important to again state that it's not the school district's decision to not include secondary kids in that program. If we could, we'd give every student a free breakfast and lunch funded by the federal government. But unfortunately, we just don't quite have that go-ahead from the government to be able to do that.
Hey, that's great. We just got one question left for you. If you had to pick one thing that you're excited about coming up for the rest of the school year, what would you say you're excited about? And I'm going to limit you to one because I know you and I talk a lot and you have many things you're excited about, but just give us one more thing.
Wow. I've talked about a lot of things I'm excited about right now, but I guess I would have to say, I think the conversations that we're having, that we're continuing to have at schools with kids. Oh, this is really the conversation I want to have this year. I'm excited about is with kids that we haven't had before too. We're implementing, or we're starting up, I guess is the best word to put it, a students cabinet coming up soon, and we're going out to elementary schools, the school board reps, student reps, and I are going out to recruit kids from elementary and middle and high school to be part of the students cabinet. This is going to be an opportunity for kids in 4th through 12th grade to come together, give input on what are some things they want to see happen in our district. I will be there facilitating that with our school board reps. We're going to have kids come into school board meetings later this year. I'm just really excited about getting that student voice in the work that we're doing this coming year. So that would be the one thing I haven't talked about yet that I would add to the list.
And that's great. Getting students involved, hearing their voice, it creates that additional sense of belonging and connection. It helps connect their parents to our community. So we're excited about all of the things that we get to restart this year and move forward with. COVID has been very hard. Some good things have come out of it, like the live stream. I've enjoyed doing it. I appreciate your support in doing it. And we are now looking forward to a great school year. So, Scott, thanks for joining us. Let's get some points out.
Yeah, let's get going. Let's get rolling here. Thanks.
Way back to 2008. Give a hand for the Cougar Band and the band's alumni.
Thank you.
I think Baldeep had you talking into this the other night.
Yeah. No, I just had it near me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't pay attention to where my mouth was.
No. was great to talk to Scott tonight. We had talked that he would come on with us, and then he'd been in the press box, and I hadn't seen him, so I was unable to prepare. By my count, and these stats are very unofficial, the Cougars only gained about 70 yards on offense in the first half, and they ran fewer than 20 plays. The Tigers gained 240 yards by my total, which again is very unofficial, but they also ran close to 40 plays. So the Tiger offense on the field for sustained drives of 8, 10, and 10 plays, and then they had the ball at the end of the first half before they threw that interception. And really an offensive showing by the Tigers, running in between the tackles and then throwing long, having 2 long scoring pass plays this evening. Thanks for on the live stream. Let's get the Cougars some points in this half. Again, a very short kickoff. Fair caught and return at the 40-yard line, and it looked like the Cougar receiver was going to run, but the play was blown dead. So Logan McClellan with the catch. That's 2 plays in a row that Logan has caught the ball, first with the interception and now with the kickoff. Ball on the 39, Cougar first possession of the second half. Evan Stacy back in pistol formation. That's John Michael Lagore as the running back. We've got the triple stack formation here on the right. Lagore steps into as a wingback position. Nuss in motion, fakes the jet sweep action, throws it to Sonko, who drops it. It looks like a backward pass, and it is a backwards pass. And Sonko does not catch the ball. It's not incomplete. It's going to be a lateral fumble. Burlington recovers. 69. Conklin in there with the tackle. 67. So third down, gain of 1, maybe a short one. 3rd and 11. Coming out now is Nuss. And I'm not sure why. Looking down the middle, wide open is the receiver. Ball slightly underthrown, allowing the Cougar defender to get back and knock that ball away. John Michael Lagore. So Tiger ball, 8:31 to go in the third quarter. Their second possession. First one ended after a ball drive. The Cougars. The Logan McClellan knocked the ball away in the end zone on the 4th down. Tigers run up the middle, and there's a flag on the play. It's a 5-yard gain. So Mendoza for 5 yards. The referee threw the flag. It is hold on the Tigers. So that's going to cost them 10 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 20. Tigers to the line of scrimmage from their own 46 now. That 10-yard penalty sets them back. Fumbled snap, quarterback looks long, good coverage downfield, scrambling out now. and he throws it. He's over the line of scrimmage. The ball is caught, and he is out of bounds. But that should come back on a penalty. That should be over the line of scrimmage. He threw that ball. So it'll be 2nd and 21. Only a loss of 1 on that penalty. Give up the middle. And getting about 7 or... It's about the 10th time tonight the referee or the umpire has spotted the ball, and then the team is lined up, and he's come in and moved the ball either forward or back. So we're having a hard time identifying where exactly that ball is going to be spotted. Driving one more time, having overcome that penalty yardage. This is Aguiar on the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, spins on. The left side. So that kick is through, and now with 4 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Tigers take a 24-0 lead over the Cougars.
All right, fans, time to get some cheerleaders here. Let's start.
And now we're going to go to Travis Borsa on the PA, introducing the cheerleaders.
Jenkins. Freshman Keely Coyle. Freshman Mabel Hunt. Freshman Peyton Castle. Freshman Sophie Alvario. And the sophomores, Peyton King. Reese's Peterson. Three juniors, Felicity Wright. Junior Haley Bello.
And the kick is off, and it goes to the deep band. This is Sanko, breaks free, just had a moment in the clear, out to the 35-yard line.
Senior Helena Girls. Senior Kaylin Fitzpatrick. Senior Landon Howard.
Stacy back in the game, and he's looking long, and he overthrows his receiver. Penalty flag on the play, thrown by might be a signal Tigers. That should be from the Stacy back in at quarterback now. He's got a good pocket, and he looks long. Has McClellan out there. McClellan makes the adjustment, makes a fine catch down to the 10-yard line. Logan McClellan looking over his inside shoulder, ball came over his outside shoulder, was able to make the adjustment in stride, and by McClellan. Now throwing that inside screen to McClellan. He gets inside. The 4-yard gain to the 6, and finally the little 6-yard out to McClellan. Good for a touchdown. This is the first points the Cougars have scored at home all year, and they are on the scoreboard with 3 minutes and 1 second left to go in the third quarter. Cougars going for 2. And they have a direct snap. And it was complete to John. They're going to bring their offense on. Down by 3 scores at 23 touchdowns. If they get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, this could make it a 24-8 game. Stacy with a half roll, throwing it back the other way. And that ball is knocked down. He's looking for Sonko, but he was well covered. The ball floated, and it was in. Good call by Coach Teeter. If they're successful, they need 2 other touchdowns to tie it. If they kick the extra point, they still need to score 3 more times. So this is a lot of reward if they are successful, without much risk in terms of trying to have to score an additional time. Dylan Kirkpatrick to kick off. He kicked off the opening kickoff, and now he's going to be able to kick after the touchdown. And the onside kick comes, and it's covered. Again, straight up the middle, this time not much room, maybe a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 2. Under 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Gives straight ahead. The Cougars forced him sideways. I think he was tackled short, but it looks like they're marking. That's good enough for a first.
Tackle by 16, Jack O'Hara.
So the referee signals first down. They did a good job of making Aguiar go sideways, but he was able to squiggle ahead for 2 yards. Big gain up the middle, good for 13 yards and a first down. See a flag, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. Yes, they are flagged. It's an illegal procedure call against, and that play is going to come back. So that's going to be 1st and 15 from the 45-yard line.
Illegal. 15 from the Tigers.
1st and 15. The Tigers have not minded long yardage. They've grounded out up the middle. There's a tackle for only a gain of 2.
Ball carrier, Cooper Hendrickson.
A nice gain of 10, 12 yards. The 3rd quarter. Third and 2. Indication is personal foul targeting. They're going to step off half the distance to the goal, so that ball will move down to the 12 line. It will be 1st and goal from the 12. That was the senior shaking up on that play, but he did walk off under his own power. Again is to Cooper Hendrickson right up the middle.
Hendrickson, ball forward. Jimmy 3 brings up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Again, the carry straight up the middle. Gonna look for the slant. Good. Roll out to the left, pressure, and he fumbles. The quarterback fumbles the ball. It's still loose, but it is recovered by the Tigers. Having the ball stripped before they throw it. Cooper on the 20-yard line. That's a 14-yard loss by the Tigers. Cougars will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 10-12 left to go in the game. Down 24-6. John Michael Adore gets it up for a first down. We're going to call that to the 31-yard line. First down for the Cougars. Good hard by Adore. And 9 now. We go into the slot, and us on the motion. And they and that is outside to Sonko one more time. He's up for another 3 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. Fourth and 2, big play for the Cougs here if they're going to try to get back into this. Stacy takes it, goes straight up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down. He's not going to gain any ground. And so with 7:31 to go in the football game, Cougars turn it over on downs as they trail. So Canute now in the pistol. And if they fumble the exchange, he falls on it. And it's in there between the pressure, jumping on the ball, loss of 5. We'll be back, push it back to the 45-yard line. It's going to bring it on 2nd and 15. Give straight ahead. A lot of that yardage. That's
regular attack.
Brings him down.
We're down to 7 for the Tigers.
Well, now they've spotted the ball back 3 yards. Again, where they initially marked it and where they spotted, that brought a 3rd and 7. I see this now at the 44-yard line where you stuff for 2, bringing up 4th and 6. And Burlington call a timeout. 5:24 in the game. Fourth and 7. Little out pass is thrown to the big wide receiver. That's number 8, pushes him out of bounds. First and 10, not sure what the delay is. Referee now blows the whistle to put the ball in play. And that's a run up the middle, good for
number 32, Cooper Hendrickson, who could carry
5 yards, it looks like. So we'll bring up 2nd and 5. And there's a flag. It's false start on the Tigers. It's going to push them back 5. That'll make it 2nd and 10. And there's game. Knutson hands it up the middle and going. Field Timeout Cougars. So 3rd and 8. Cougars call timeout. 3:48 left to go in the game. Be back in 45 seconds. .348 to go in the game. Burlington. For the Tigers. Not sure for that. Not going to the huddle. I'm not even sure what the play is. Probably a. That's what it is. The new player goes out and tries to block. And now we have another whistle and another stoppage. Timeout Cougars one more time. 3:30 in the game. To bring 60 seconds out. Fourth down, 8-0. With the football, putting another pounding drive together. Back to pass, looking long, has a man in the middle. And it comes incomplete.
Yeah, it's incomplete.
Good collision in the end zone. And Cougars will take the ball. 3:31 to go. So Cougars 1st and 10 from their own 24. Stacy looks short, throws it incomplete.
Intended for 82. Incomplete.
That pass was intended for Sonko, and it was just underthrown at his feet. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Cougars quickly. And Stacy looks to the middle, and he has a man. It's complete, good for a first down.
Number 80, Kyle Well, good for Cougar.
And pass is complete to number 80. Kai Elwell, good for a first down. Cougars on the clock. Should be running, it's not. Clock hasn't started yet, so this running off the clock. There the clock starts. Incomplete pass. On the incomplete pass, but it's still running. To bring up second. So I ran the clock late, but they ran off the appropriate amount of time. What the delay is now. 3 on the clock now. Stacy in trouble, dancing, and down he goes. Timeout Cougars. I think that's their third and final timeout of the half. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 14, as that was a sack on Stacy. Out of down. But he's able to again well, and that's good for about 10 yards. Stacy is a turn left to go in the game. The Cougars, I believe, have used all their timeouts and are unable to stop the clock. Give up the middle to Aguiar. Keeps 2 hands on the ball. Gains 4. And we are now under 2 minutes. Jackson Moore with Again, this time is Cooper Hendrickson up the middle. And they're going to spot him short of the first down at the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2, under 1:30 to go now, clock running. Give up the middle to Hendrickson again. He's going to push the pile and gain up to the 30-yard line, which is enough for a first down, and that should just about do it. 50 seconds left to go in the football game. First down for the Tigers. The Cougars can't stop the clock. Tough night on defense for the Cougars. Their defense has been out on the field. The Tigers have pretty much pounded them in between the tackles and then hit them with 2 long scoring plays for again, bad job of the Cougar defense, but they didn't get much as they were able to put up one touchdown. A lot of incomplete passes and short gains for the Cougar offense tonight. Cougars go on the road next week. We're back on September 30th. Take on the homecoming football game. Thanks for joining the live internet. Okay, tonight we were having trouble up here in the stadium. I hope you had no trouble with it. Appreciate our camera operators. Melanie Irish on social media, Kate getting us our Laura Leach on the front side. Leach bringing you Cougar live stream tonight for the volleyball game. The Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Good night, everybody.